So now everybody's like, how is Jeb going to come back from this? Oh, my God. Now this is going to be the true test. It finally happened. Here's Jeb's big test. How's he going to handle it?
When a member on the stage's brother gets attacked,
I got about 5 or 6. I get to do it 5 or 6 times or just once responding to that?
So first of all, he starts out with some lame, stupid joke. Like, he's trying to be clever. Like, he's supposed to be upset about this, or he's supposed to go, what are you doing wasting time folding a napkin? What are you doing? What? Do I get to respond 5 or 6 times? What? Okay, here he goes. Now he's going to give it to Trump right in the kisser, right? Because Trump just said his brother lied.
So here's the deal. I'm sick and tired of Barack Obama blaming my brother for all of the problems that he's had.
What?
That's right.
Are you
I'm gonna give it that, Donald Trump. That Barack Obama. Are you kidding? The whole place, the whole country, anyone who's watching is waiting for Jeb. Here he comes. He's going to give it to him. Barack, he goes to a talking point. He goes to, I'm sick and tired of Barack Obama. After a lame joke. Oh, give me a break. Give me a break, Jeb. Give me a break. Okay, there's more to this. Here we go.
And
frankly, Barbara Bush did bring her boys up better than Donald Trump, right? Barbara Bush brought her boys up that it's rude to bring up other people's families' war crimes.
Yeah, it makes dinner really uncomfortable when you bring up trillions of dollars of lost treasure and hundreds of thousands of people who don't need to be dead. It ruins dessert.
It does.
Yeah.
I could care less about the insults that Donald Trump gives to me. It's blood sport for him. He enjoys it, and I'm glad he's happy about it. But I am $22 million. I am sick and tired of him going after my family. My dad is the greatest man alive in my mind.
So first of all, so now this is what he should have started with. I'm sick and tired. He could have came up, but he starts with some stupid joke about, can I go 6 times? Can I go, okay, well, Barack, what is he doing? So now he gets into it, and now he says something that I guess it's okay. Here we go.
While Donald Trump was building a reality TV show, my brother was building a security apparatus to keep us safe, and I'm proud of what he did.
I will have to say that Donald Trump building a reality TV show did keep us safer than anything George W. Bush did.
I love that he built an apparatus. What is this apparatus that he's talking about?
And I love how,
well, the Patriot Act, the Department of Homeland Security.
Yes.
I mean, the overreaction to 9/11 that they then
the
used
NSA
to
spying,
get us into Iraq.
The NSA spying, that kind of help, that extra constitutional.
The TSA expansion.
The ignoring the FISA court, things like that.
The apparatus.
The apparatus.
Let me finish.
Let me finish. That kind of apparatus. And Jeb is right. He's sick and tired of. I think we're all sick and tired of George W. Bush being blamed for things he did. What? That's what he's saying.
It's so calling it a mistake. Just I hate to say it offends me because of the offense, but it's like it's a crime. Like we jail people for small amounts of drugs and pot or small crimes or whatever or financial, and their lives are destroyed. And this guy caused one of the greatest blunders, to be nice. I know I'm repeating to the choir, preaching to the choir here, but it's just like the fact that it's like, oh, a mistake. How dare, mistakes were made. You remember that was the line that they used back then too. Well, mistakes were made. It's just a mistake.
Yeah, a mistake is a mistake is when you forget to carry the one.
Yeah.
When you have a pre-plan to invade the Middle East to set up your version of what you think it should look like, and then you use a tragedy to do it, and you lie to the people that you're representing to get them to go along with it, those are called war crimes.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, I'm just mesmerized by this train wreck. I really am. And I just want to say that as you watch it, there is that inclination to think like, oh, poor Jeb Bush, this guy who's come from privilege.
No.
But there is a certain degree, like people look at him like, oh, he's such a wimp. How does he not possibly stand up to this blowhard? And you keep thinking, don't you think to yourself, they never wrote one quip back to Trump?
No,
they know this guy is going to be on stage saying horrible things, and
No.
they seem so weak.
That's what they came up with.
Well, I think,
that
yeah.
just is what they came. What he just said is the best they can do. Yes, see, I don't mind. You can make fun of me all you want, but it's blood sport for him. But I don't like it when you make fun of my brother. He built a reality show. My brother built an apparatus. That's what they came up with. There it is, Steph. That is it.
And mention the one Bush that people are sort of okay with.
Yeah,
HW.
HW,
Yeah.
the one that people don't hate totally.
Yeah, the greatest man alive.
The greatest man alive. and again, he says that thing. My brother kept us safe. That's just patently not true.
Right.
So there's more to go with.
And he's had the gall to go after
The World
my
Trade
mother.
Center came
He's
down
had the
during
gall
your
to go
brother's
after
reign.
my mother.
Remember that.
Hold on.
Let me finish this. He's had the gall to go after my mother.
That's not keeping
Look, I
us
won the
safe.
lottery when I was born 63.
So there he said it. Your brother was president when those trade. He just can't. And Trump just says it. Your brother was president with the. Again, it's your fault. Your brother's fault. He was president when it happened. Even reporters won't say that. It's amazing. It's like you're not allowed to talk about it. You're not allowed to say it. And it's amazing because we're allowed to question everything. Think about that. We're allowed to question World War II and Korea and everything we're allowed to question. The Civil War, Vietnam, the first Gulf War. We're allowed to question it and why it happened. You're not allowed to have questions about 9/11. You're not even allowed to really bring it up in any way that's critical or anything. Or and this is happening again. Remember the gravity of this, where this is happening and who it's happening to and who is doing it. So it's the guy who's going to win that primary and who's going to win that debate is saying it to the guy's brother who led us into that war, who lied to us left and right, who people still can't believe he's not in jail. He gets to say it to his face. That's where this is happening, and it's blowing that bubble up. It's blowing that pretend, untethered to reality, false narrative that the Republicans have fed to the media, that have fed to us, that it was just a mistake that we went into. Just say, hey, Colin Powell, we lied to him, and then he went and lied to the UN. Colin Powell. Colin Powell said it's a blotch on his record. Colin Powell should also... that was horrible that he did that. He should have known better. Anyway, and of course, that's why they used Colin Powell. He was used, and he was being used. He was a tool of a war criminal, Colin Powell. That's what he was, and he's still a Republican, even though he says, "Hey, it's a party full of racists." And they lied to me. I lied to the UN, and they thought it's an illegal. Well, whatever. I still love it. So there's even more to this clip.
Years ago, looked up and I saw my mom. My mom is the strongest woman I know.
She should
This
be
is
running.
not about my family or his family.
Okay.
This is about the South Carolina families that need someone to be a commander-in-chief that can lead.
Governor-
I'm that person.
Governor Casey, would you weigh in on?
So that's the South Carolina voter that's booing facts and cheering lies. The same thing they did for the Iraq War. Still doing it now.